Our bodies are composed of trillions of cells. We have skin cells, muscle cells, blood cells, and many other types of cells. A complete set of our 20,000 genes are inside nearly every single one of our cells. Genes are the recipe for how our body develops and how our organs function. Just like there is a specific recipe for everything we cook, there are specific genes for each organ and function of our body. For example, a chocolate chip cookie recipe makes chocolate chip cookies. Genes are passed down from parent to children. We have 2 copies of almost all of our genes. One copy comes from the mother in the egg, the other copy comes from the father in the sperm. Genes determine how our heart, brain, and other organs function. Genes also determine our physical features. Families share physical features because they share genes. Changes or variants in genes can affect how our body develops and functions. For example, if in the recipe for chocolate chip cookies, the recipe was changed from chocolate chips to raisins, it would still make a good cookie, just a slightly different cookie. Most genetic variants do not cause disease, but just make us uniquely who we are. They determine eye color, straight or curly hair, and whether or not we can or cannot roll our tongue, and many other features. But some genetic variants do cause disease. These variants are called genetic mutations. For example, if in the recipe it called for salt instead of sugar, this would no longer make a good cookie. Some genetic diseases are diagnosed at birth because they cause birth defects or symptoms at or shortly after birth. Other genetic diseases are not diagnosed until later in life because the disease takes time to develop. Some genetic mutations will never cause you to have a disease, but may increase your risk to have a child affected with the disease. This is called being a carrier. Carriers have a chance to have a child affected with a genetic disease if their partner is also a carrier of the same condition. In this case, a child can be affected with a genetic disease even though no one else in the family has it. Genetic mutations can be passed down from the father in the sperm or from the mother in the egg. Genetic mutations can also happen new for the first time and not be inherited from the mother or the father. Everyone is born with approximately 10 to 20 new genetic variants that are not present in their mother or their father. Most of them do not cause disease. Some of them do cause birth defects, learning problems, or other very serious genetic conditions.